Thunder. Wallace will take it the other way on a steal and a turnover.
That's one thing you can't afford to do. When you're on the road against this OKC team, forcing turnovers is what they do best, and that time able to get one early, get a point or two, and Wallace sets the tone.
And the Thunder #1 in points off turnovers in the NBA. Good feed. Williams got it on top from.
And Williams inside the finish.
Here comes J-Dub. Jalen Williams outside to Holmgren. The fake, the drive, the feed, corner. And a beautiful three. Cason Wallace puts it up and in. He's got a quick five. Wallace a 38% three-point shooter. Long shot, Allen, no. And a rebound by the angular Chet Holmgren, who has a career high in rebounding at 8 a game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The beautiful part about Shai's game is understanding how to read defense. At that time, rejected the screen, got to his pull-up, and able to once again do what he does best, which is knocking that 15-foot shot.
Wallace now is watching Gillespie. They go inside. Williams can't hit. Rebound by Wallace. And then it's a scoring champion from a season ago, and he's just as good this year. 33 points a game for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gillespie's on him. Everything is in motion. Everything works so well. Fanning on that shot. Here come the Suns. And on the road, 6-6. With that 14-10 overall record. Allen wants to go inside. Nice catch by Williams. Knocked away. A lot of hands. And it's the Thunder. Williams takes it the other way. And a foul.
Well, the
game he's played, he is 16 of 16 from the line. Had wrist surgery, came back, missed the first night.
Offensively and defensively in the lineup, of course.
Oklahoma City is undefeated at home, 11-0. They beat Utah in Salt Lake Sunday by 30.
And that was without 4 or 5 of their main rotational players to be able to put up those numbers.
Williams was inside, bumped on the play. Another Phoenix turnover. They got 3.
And Kevin, you can't flow passes around this OKC Thunder team.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren puts it back up with a whistle inside. Against Dallas, 38 points last Tuesday against Golden State. And like I said, he's averaging 33 a game and takes Jim.
We're talking about consecutive games, 29 and 15 right now.
Allen, nice three.
But with Shai not even playing in the fourth quarter a lot of times.
Right.
So he's putting up these enormous numbers with still some time left to play in the game.
And Holmgren will rattle one in from outside. Chet shoots 36% from distance as Allen will take it. Royce O'Neal, the fake, he'll fire the triple away. Rebound pulled down by Jalen Williams. And Holmgren, who missed 50 games a season ago, 39 because of the pelvic injury, and he's going inside over Williams, and a rebound by O'Neal.
Got a good look inside. This time, this is where Phoenix has to push the pace a little bit before OKC Thunder can get set.
Brooks a drive inside. Williams tried to get it and picked up by Dort. The Phoenix Suns won at Minnesota Monday by 3. Inside, they sneak it. Dort tried to get it. Turnover by the Thunder. And they don't turn it over a lot, about 10 times a game. It's Brooks. Right into Holmgren, gets the bump, and got it to drop.
But that's the beauty of it. You have to be able to convert that at the opposite end. And that time, Brooks put that big shoulder right into the chest of Holmgren.
Holmgren, 3. Timeout taken. O'Neal had it on top. A quick whistle blown. Dort will pick it up, and Dort picks up number 1.
One of SGA's best attributes.
A lot of traffic in there for Gillespie. Knocked away with Holmgren's great rim protection. Hartenstein is still out, but boy, those guys together, it's almost an impenetrable duo. And we just saw Holmgren right there showing off with a missed shot from outside. And it's taken by Royce O'Neal. Grayson Allen. Again, no Devin Booker tonight. 3rd consecutive missed game. Allen, 3, took it.
And you got to make them pay. That time, SGA overhelped on the Dillon Brooks drive, and smartly, Grayson Allen floated right to the corner for a knockdown 3.
Outside it goes. How about the pace, Jim, early on?
It's favoring OKC. I know Phoenix wants to get up and down, but right now in the half-court set especially, pick and roll you, and then once you make a mistake, as you see, they'll make you pay.
Holmgren is 3 of 4. Good-looking penetration inside right there. Grayson Allen.
And that's the pace I'm talking about. And maybe sometimes Kevin is not in transition,
right?
But it's in their secondary break in their half-court offense. If they can move the ball quickly, the defense shifts, and now you may have some driving lanes.
It's Dort with the defense by Gillespie and picked up here by O'Neal, and now in the hands of Brooks. Came in the KD trade from Houston. Finds a gap, got the screen, puts it up. Another Holmgren rebound. He's collected a couple. The Thunder 23-1. Nice play.
He's going to use that size and savvy athletic skill and offensive skill to...
Look at the collision of defenders in there trying to guard. They bring in Ryan Dunn for the first time. Rebound by Wallace. And here comes Williams. O'Neal poked it away. Nice defense by Phoenix. And they got a break in a 2-on-1. O'Neal. Dunn will take it in, flying for 2.
And a little bit providing OKC a little bit of their own medicine to be able to pluck that away from the back. Once again, you have to be able to convert that in transition. Great job by the Suns.
J-Dub takes it inside hard.
Yeah, but you can't give it right back up on a straight line drive. On the layup, a little miscommunication and covers that time by the Suns.
Only loss for Oklahoma City November 5th at Portland by 2 points. Otherwise, perfection. With a whistle and a
major reason why they've been able to be so successful early this season.
Jay Williams picked that up. J-Dub on top. New player in. Iguodaro on the fly. Done. Both Williams are in now. Jalen Williams and Jalen Williams. J-Dub and J-Will. And here comes Gilgeous-Alexander. Iguodaro is there. He played at Marquette. His game is evolving. Williams will dance here and put this over Dunn. A good defender.
A really good defender, but a better offensive player. Now, you see the value. Everybody's seen it last year, but having J-Dub back on the court with SGA just makes that tandem virtually unstoppable.
Oh. As we take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Friday, December 12th. That's coming up. NBA TV, Atlanta at Detroit, and the Warriors will host the Timberwolves. And J-Will picked up his first foul moments ago off the bench of Coach Mark Dagnall.
Yeah, the Suns have to do a better job at defending without fouling. Again, a 4-point loss earlier to OKC was determined by 4 more free throws made by the Thunder.
Good point. Inside, across the wing, getting it to drop. The newly instated Mitchell.
These keep coming at you, man. Anybody that puts on an OKC uniform basically will come into the game and have some kind of impact.
A.J. Mitchell's averaging a career-high 14 points a game. They really distribute. Dunn will take it in. Wiggins has also come in. Here is Iguodaro inside. Trying to dig it out on the floor, getting tangled, playing twister, picked up by J-Will. They use the bench some more. Wallace had a nice screen. SGA gets it outside. That's a 3. Put down. A.J. Mitchell.
Once you overhelp, you commit. SGA creates so much gravity, able to hit Mitchell.
It's Brooks. 15-footer won't go. Wallace has got the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander will celebrate. And he'll lose the ball the other way. And now it's taken right back. And then back again. It's like that Monday night game when Hurts fumbled it a couple times. Taking it inside. The drive will not go for Jordan Goodwin, who's in. At the other end, they go up top, and Wallace is there. And a nice feed from SG.
The ball player all around, which, Kevin, you look at his offensive numbers this season, it all seems like a win-win right now for Dillon and the Suns.
He's averaging, Allie.
Gave a smirk and said, I have no energy, to give towards an injury, and he is not dealing with that right now.
Allie, we thank you. Iguodaro inside. J-Will is there defending. It's loose. Poirier has come in. And here comes Gilgeous-Alexander, who's played every minute so far this first quarter.
Yeah, OKC makes a team so uncomfortable, in particular in the lane, to get an easy shot. And speaking of easy shots, that one was contested.
Caruso off the bench, just got a hand on it. Mitchell makes a move. Dunn is there. A fake, a drive, facing the double, back on top. It's Caruso for three.
That open three.
Goodwin, three, good. Played last year. Versatility of this team is off the charts. Three won't go right there by Mitchell.
Good contest. This time you got to push it a little bit more. See if you can attack before this OKC defense gets set.
Iguodala effectively takes it across. In the corner, the triple launch. And put back up and in. The other way. The hesitation in the feed, and he throws it away. And Westby goes on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 2. The cutting. Jalen Williams inside. Down he goes. Bouye picks it up. Oklahoma City with the foul to give. Knocked away from Gillespie. A turnover. 2-on-2.
It's just when you thought you had an opening.
It's gone. And then they converted points on a straight jacket. There was Bouye, and he goes inside. And a beautiful cutting jam by Ryan Dunn. Here comes Williams. Does he know the time? Mitchell will fire it up. And that will end. 6 points from 3 for the Thunder. Mitchell right here. It's Holmgren. He'll launch a 3 again and hit another one. This guy from distance tonight has knocked out.
Suns are not providing any resistance to force this OKC team to be a little uncomfortable behind 3.
Goodwin launches and misses. Kenrich Williams has come in for the first time for the Thunder. They go inside to the leaping Caruso. Williams will drive and take it inside, snaking to the rack.
The move, you're going to have a foot up on your opponent and be able to get those creases in those gaps, get 2 feet in the paint.
Dunn picks up the foul, perfect from the top.
But I just love the fact that now the players have kind of pay out. Come on, beautiful offense.
Iguodala, and he got it from Gillespie on top.
But that's the kind of offense you're going to have to use against this OKC team. Now you're able to shift it, get to the second side, come back to that pick and roll, and then make a play out of it.
Jalen Williams will take it. Kenrich Williams with the screen. Defense there right by Goodwin. It's loose, and a turnover forced by the Phoenix D. Goodwin trying to keep it alive, and does. And done. Bouye, triple. Yeah. 4-year veteran out of San Francisco. He's played for 6 different NBA teams.
Well, he sound like my career right now. He need about 6 more, and he'll catch up.
Oh, look at the drive inside and met at the rim. Mitchell hits the deck down.
Basket.
Gordon Goodwin picked up his first foul. Here's A.J. Mitchell at the free throw line. He can appreciate it.
And here's the thing, too, is that, okay, you may have a shot blocker or 2 in Holmgren and Hartenstein, but the perimeter players, a point of attack defense, they take it personally. They don't want to have to rely on shot blockers at the rim. So for them, I'd enjoy in that aspect.
Cross court, Kenrich Williams, 3 missed it all. It was picked up on the play by Goodwin. And now Colin Gillespie. Iguodala. Mitchell will defend. The kick out. Bouye. Shot clock is down to 4. Looking in the corner. Rip consecutive road game. Royce O'Neal corkscrews up. And he's got his first 2. Mitchell, oh, nice feed, good cut. Holmgren was doubled, though, and had the ball knocked away. Numbers the other way, Gillespie on the wing, and to the hole. Sliding Goodwin for the deuce.
Have definitely made a change. This is the team that's most improved defense from last year.
Holmgren in there fighting. And it was picked up on the rebound by Jordan Goodwin, who tries to split. O'Neal is trailing, loose inside, and picked up here Jalen Williams to Caruso. Scooping Holmgren, another turnover, sloppy play, Gillespie got it, and he'll take it the other way for the Suns, who have made 5 consecutive and 7 of their last 8 shots. The bench has scored well. In a night where no Devin Booker is there. Goodwin to the hole. Holmgren was there, tipped away, and Mitchell will go the other way for the Thunder.
And that's 2 consecutive plays Holmgren has been involved. And even on the defensive end where layups were there, but then Holmgren with that wingspan deterred his opponent. And Suns able to get nothing out of both drives.
Iguodala, Bouye, a floater. And he comes in and puts it down. Last 3 games, he is 12 of 16, and tonight he has come off the bench and gone 2 of 2. He's a very accurate shooter.
Yeah, he is, but, you know, speaking of accuracy, when you're 7 foot and you get right above the arc, off balance doesn't matter, Kevin. Holmgren is still able to show off that soft touch right in the middle.
Like he's double jointed in every limb. Gillespie, Iguodala, Goodwin, triple. Rebound, and it's an offensive rebound for the Suns. Began the season 1-4, then won 7 of 8, right of the ship. Past 7 games, they've gone 3-4. Royce O'Neal driving, the defense by Holmgren. Punched on the play. Mitchell making a move. Brooks is in. Goodwin picked up his 2nd foul. Another turnover.
Another turnover. Now that time it's a unforced turnover by OKC. You give this Suns team some life here, because you don't turn it over now. Let's see what they can do offensively to get a good set.
On the fly, Gillespie. Out of bounds. The Thunder against the Suns, and they got 29 points off those turnovers. But tonight, turning it over more than they did that first meeting.
Yep, they are. And
Kenrich Williams.
Yeah, and this is the thing, too. You got to shoot the 3-ball well. In the last 7 to 8 games, the Suns have shot under 37% from behind the arc.
Brooks, knocked away by Holmgren inside.
Once again, the defensive prowess that time of Chet Holmgren inside, being in the perfect position to provide backline help.
Iguodala defending Kenrich Williams.
It's tough.
He was patient.
It was tough. But you see that little bump with the shoulder?
Yep.
That time he got Iguodala just off balance to create enough space to get that uneven shot off.
Brooks, Iguodala. Brooks has really been thriving at the mid-range. That is where his numbers are huge. And here he is with a mid-range shot.
I tell you what, in this game, too, with Dillon Brooks right now, 1 for 6. The thing that OKC is doing against Dillon, push him out of his comfort zone a little bit more, because he hasn't been shooting the 3-ball as well as late. So he's trying to get a little bit closer to the basket of OKC.
Mark Williams back in the middle now for the Suns. Here is Holmgren. Down goes Shai Gilgeous.
Have a roster overhaul like the Phoenix Suns did. I think they're justified. Well, that's justifiable right there when he's wide open and knocking it. But it's justified that you picked a little bit lower, because you don't know how these new pieces are going to actually work together. And that's why you got to play the game.
Rouye got it from Williams. Dillon Brooks. Jason Wallace is there. The bump. Shot put up. Nice. Again, that mid-range there for Brooks.
That time able to clear the space without extending that left arm, committing an offensive foul by Brooks.
Gilgeous-Alexander with 12 points so far. O'Neal right there. Longer. Shot clock at 4. Dort the 3. Rebound Brooks. Reels it in. Into Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked away. Holmgren, who comes down hard. Wallace. Rouye is there. Look at flying in, but can't convert on the play. Wiggins.
Excellent defensive transition that time to get back by the Suns.
Grayson Allen outside. O'Neal, the triple. And the rebound hauled in by Jalen Williams. Aaron Wiggins on top. Jalen Williams, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander now in his 8th season. The move, the setup, and the gliding too. Just smooth and
in the air, and they're talking about the foul inside on Jay Will offense, but you see it here in OKC and the Pistons on the defensive end.
Mark Williams at the line, 4-point play. But what he said is, he said other teams see what we're doing. It's, you know, we're pressuring in the backcourt. We're playing physical on the offensive end. We have rim protection. Any team can do it. We just have bought into it. It's Wallace. Wiggins with the shot clock down to 3. Lou Dort triple. Good! Dort! He's back. He missed some time with an abductor strain. Allen was driving and kicking, and a whistle and a foul.
Just excellent job of believing and knowing when and where he's going to get those shots at, Kevin.
Aaron Wiggins picked up his second. That three-point shot launched right there and missed out. Get 4. Into Brooks. Another steal. Wiggins got a hand on it. George is ahead. Trailing is J-Dub, or J-Will. Outside, Wiggins, 3, got it.
And just that little cut or contested shots.
Allen met the double, kicks it back to Brooks. Side steps to get that mid-ranger off. And it's collected in there by Wiggins. Down court, breaking Wallace. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the feed.
Unselfishness and willingness to give the ball up early creates those opportunities, Kevin.
Bouye, this kid, his shooting percentage is through the roof. That stops an 8-0 run by the Thunder on that Suns triple.
Well, I tell you what, Bouye, when you know you're playing, the confidence that you have is insurmountable.
O'Neal 3-on-1, cross court. The trailing Williams held down, and he first meeting against Oklahoma City 12 days ago. 13 points and 14 in Los Angeles. Join now in the NBA app. Williams, a history of injuries, has stayed healthy. He's really been a wonderful. Remember, he was the guy in that Laker trade last year that was rescinded because he flunked the physical. 3, Wallace no.
I thought J-Dub had a layup inside. He chose to give it up. Sometimes you just take that too.
Gillespie trying to chisel. In the way, Williams. Rebound, SGA. It's a 3, and it's perfect. And he's got, in the contest, Brooks and Jalen Williams. Knocked away. Dort tried to retrieve. Brooks on the wing. O'Neal the fake. And the drive and the scoop and the whistle. Up too much time.
But it's
with a shot clock violation. Back on the side. Dort! Oh, another 3. It's the biggest lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Allen drives. Williams defending. Brooks on top. Closed by SGA. The 3 is right down the hatch.
well, as a bucket getter, makes it extremely tough when you're not making shots against this OKC team.
For the game, they're shooting 58%. They're averaging 50% as a team. Number 1 in the NBA. 3, Dort. Another one! He's a machine! Dort! And look at the lead. Grayson Allen. Rebound Wallace. They can hold it here and take it to the half. The champions looking better than ever. And this is a hard-playing Suns team. Wallace out. Williams 3. Oh, my goodness. It is a gallery